Hello and welcome to the Equipoto interviews with professionals. I'm together with Freek, Blextoon from Allparts, Netherlands. Hello, Freek.
Hello.
Thank you for accepting that interview. You're Managing Director of Allparts. Could you briefly introduce yourself and your company as well?
Of course, we are a local Dutch cooperative union of distributors, also called wholesalers. And we purchase OE matching quality products, and we have some private labels. And we sell these car parts to independent workshops in the Netherlands.
So
we work together in an international frame with equal colleagues in all over the world countries, where we also have partly the same suppliers and partly we have a local portfolio.
So you're a union, that means that you defend the interests of your members. So you get the best prices for your members, for auto parts, for instance, and deliver services as well.
Yes, it's not about only price, it's about the total picture, which is about delivery terms in general. It's about price, of course, but also bonus, but also how we deal in the partnership with a certain brand of a supplier in our region. So it's all about marketing, support, cooperation, and to see how we can get more out of it in a kind of win-win position. That's the target.
So I guess you must be very much aware of what's going on globally in the world, because it's in your interest and in the interest of your members as well. How would you describe the situation, the economic situation at the moment for wholesalers? Is it rather good? Is it really bad, like the rest of the automotive industry?
It's not specifically bad. The good news is during the COVID, people didn't buy new cars, and even many car manufacturers had to close their factory. So the car park is getting older now in this period, and that's good for the independent workshop because that means more maintenance and repair on all the cars. So we have a quite good turnover average. Also after COVID, the workshop needed extra equipment and tools because for the last 2 years everyone was closed and delayed their purchases on this subject. So that's also good for the trade, I would say. And also the good news is that I think the prices are up. Well, this is good and not good. The part which is good, it's good for your turnover, but when the elastic is reached by the end, then we have a problem, because if the consumer doesn't want to buy any more car parts against a too high price, then we've got a problem. So the price raised because of all kind of worldwide, I would say, reactions on what's happening after COVID, what's happening in Russia, Ukraine, is not specifically good. But on the short term, I think each and every independent workshop has a good job, I suppose, all over Europe.
Okay. So you have recently ordered a visitor badge for Equipoto Paris,
yes.
The leading innovation event for the automotive aftermarket and connected mobility services. Do you have specific expectations?
Yes, the technology is developing very quickly when we look to car technology. For safety reasons, we have ADAS, of course, and each and every mechanic should go back to the school to get trained on this new technology. That's something we offer. They should also purchase or organize the equipment itself with suppliers who offer complete ADAS calibration streets, I would call them. Another subject is, of course, the fuel, the total fuel development in the world. We probably are not going to change the car park into electric at once, which means, I think, that we will change not the cars, but we will change the fuel. when possible, into e-fuels and biofuels. And that means that the car park we can go on with the car park longer, which is good news for the independent workshops, because then the existing car park can be continued. But it's very important to also get knowledge of the new technologies, which is hybrid cars, 48 volts, and also, of course, full electric cars, even solar cars. We have a Dutch company, Lightyear, who is presenting now a totally new technology, a solar car.
Solar energy, yes.
This is something which is completely unknown at the normal average workshop. And you must also have, in most countries, you must be certified with a special certificated, I would say, training if you want to work on hybrid or full electric cars.
For security reasons.
Absolutely, and it'd be very dangerous if you don't understand what you're doing with the high voltage. And the third thing is, of course, the connected car. And many workshops only have a technical technology based on screws and oil, I would say. But this is digital, and this is quite new for many people. They have absolutely no knowledge about over-the-air software downloads or data and everything which is connected to the connected car. So there are few very important subjects, absolutely.
So Equipoto is the place to be for innovation. Are you aware that there will be a garage of the future? I imagine for year 2032, do you plan on visiting that garage and attending conferences as well?
I will absolutely go and see it, because this is also one of our tasks. It's not only to purchase parts, but also to develop the knowledge and to, I would say, to make the people enthusiastic about new trainings, new technologies. And absolutely, it's one of our parts in our strategy to support the members and the workshops with all this kind of new subjects. Absolutely, and the future starts now, I would say. You cannot wait, and many workshops are too busy to come out of their shop and to think about the future or to look around. But I think when you go to an exhibition, you have many suppliers and I would say booths where you can get lots of information in one day or 2 days, and that's even more than you will read in only the magazines.
Another hot topic which is dealt with at Equipoto is circular economy. Do you work with remanufactured products?
Yes, we do, absolutely. For years, of course, we already dealt with starter engines, alternators, and sometimes also turbos and other remanufactured products. A quite new product group which we do not know enough about is, of course, the batteries. You could revise a battery with changing cells, but it's not so easy. No one knows exactly what will be the lifetime of a battery and how we should organize this in the aftermarket by remanufacturing complete battery packs of electric cars. So that's also very interesting, and a lot of things have to be developed on this subject. Absolutely.
How long are you planning on staying in Paris for Equipoto Paris?
I've planned to stay there for 3 days.
And have you already identified the exhibitors you want to see?
Yes, what I've seen is that not all the main suppliers, the tier suppliers, are present. Only a group, we will see them. But what we also have seen in Germany in the last exhibition there is that the Asian people were not there. So it's a little bit strange, a little bit different than we are used to. But yes, for myself, I have an agenda to go 1 day and a half to visit existing relations, but I also want to see new relations also coming from new countries with new products from new coming players. Absolutely.
So planning on doing some networking as well, I guess.
Networking, I think I will also see people that I know, but I'm sure I will also be introduced to new people, and that's what we should do.
Well, thanks a lot, Freek. We will probably meet at Equipoto. Equipoto will be taking place from Tuesday, October 18th through Saturday, October 22nd, and it's Porte de Versailles in Paris. Well, looking forward to seeing you there. Thank you for this interview.
See you there. Thank you.